Guys, finally it's here. We're going to crochet together this beautiful purse. Yes, the tutorial is ready. My shout out to all the sponsors out there. If you have any hardware, purse accessories, or crochet accessories, yarns of all kinds, patterns that you want me to make for you guys, contact me and subscribe. Make sure you like it, and let's get started. Yay, let's get started. Hey guys, you ready? Let's get started. So here's what you need. Get a yarn of your choice. I got 3mm polypropylene. I don't even know how to say it, which I don't think is that important. This is 200 grams. I got 400 grams. The only reason being is you want to have enough for your handles. The handle, depending how long you want them, how long your purse you want to hang, that depending that's how much yarn you need. This is the same yarn that we did the head with, so your purse and your head is going to match. If you were my first tutorial, I hope you guys were there. We made the head, now we're making the matching purse. So this is the yarn that we're going to use. I'm going to use a 375 millimeters of needle. I use the hooks that are very simple, easy for me to maneuver. You use any kind of hook you want. If you're a tight knitter, good for you. For purses and heads, you want to be a tight knitter, so you want to use a smaller hook than what you normally would use with a 3mm yarn. If you are a very loose knitter, go smaller. If you're really tight knitter, go a little bit bigger. I also use my 425mm, and that one I actually use just for the cast on for our chains, because since we're gonna do the bottom part first, which is oval, you know, the first row of it, you're gonna put one row and then you go around and go to the second row. It's get kind of tight, so I'm gonna use to cast on to do my chain the thicker one, and then I'm gonna move over to the smaller needle. Okay, then you need your little magnet. Your magnet is for the lash to close your purse. I love these, use them for everything. Now of course, if you want to use a buckle, use your buckle, but I use the magnets because they're easy to open, get to the purse, and then just flip it, close it, and the purse is done. And I use for a buckle my logo, of course, you know, Elena's Fashion, but you use whatever, they're very easy to put on. You need your 3 markers, you need your clipper, your tapering needle, any needle that you have that will fit your thread to go through. Now for your magnets, the holes are too small to use this big tapering needle in the thread. It's no good. So what you need is actually, you need needle and thread as close as possible to the color of your yarn, and then a regular sewing needle. Okay, so this is what you need to sew your magnet lock on, and that's it. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Let me clean up. We need these here. Put this everything else aside. We don't need them right now. So let's start with route number 1. I like to write them down, so in case you take a break and you want to come back, so it doesn't take you forever to find where you have left off. That's the reason why I do the numbers for you there. Easy breezy. We like to keep things simple. Anyway, ready to cast on? Between little finger and ring finger, go in between, go over your ring, not your ring finger, that's your pointer, then go around to your thumb. And then I use my bigger needle. I'm using the 425 millimeters. By the thumb, go in where the cross is, over, grab your thread through, and there is your first one. Okay, we're gonna do 26 of these. 1, let me slow down in case you're beginners. Take your needle, under, over, pull through, under, over, pull through. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So on the 25th one, this is 26, the one behind is 25. Put your marker there because that's where we're going to close our work. So since this is 25 right here, there's 24 left back here. Okay, if you want to measure it so you know the beginning of your purse, because of depending what your yarn thickness is, at least you keep your purse with the same size. So there you go. You're looking at about 26, I'm sorry, 6 inches. 6 inches. So depending how thin your yarn is, if you're working with a thinner yarn, you might need more than 26 chains. Okay, so do accordingly unless your purse is gonna be, so you want it smaller. Anyway, so here we are. This is your 25th, where are we? This is your 25th, this is your 26th. So in the same space, the same chain, we're gonna put 1, 2, and 3 more single crochets, okay? So I'm gonna put me a marker here so I know where we need to increase, since we're gonna come on out and we don't wanna increase where we don't need to. So now we're gonna go 23 single crochets in each space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you see we're just going to go to the first space right here. We don't take all of them like we normally would. Normally you go in and you take both, but we're just going to use the upper one. The reason being is because when we come back, we're going to need the bottom one to put in our stitch coming back. Anyway, we're going to go all the way across to the end. There we go. And once we finish, this is actually our round 2. Sorry guys. Once we started single crochets, we went ahead and started our round 2. Okay, that was our round 1 with our chains, and then we started round 2 with our single crochets. Okay, we almost made it to the end. We should reach number 23. We're gonna count our work just to make sure we have both sides even. Oh, your purse is gonna be side lapsed. We don't want that. Okay, this should be our, there, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. There we go. So on our 24 one, we're gonna put us a marker in it. And the mark is so we know when we need to increase to make our round. Now we're gonna add 1 and 2 more single crochet. This was the last one. Then we do 1 for the edge, and then the 1 for this next round right here to close our round number 2. So now we're gonna do our tail. we're gonna work through it and we come all the way back. Okay, so next one on chain, and there we go all the way across. See, and my tail is going, I'm gonna work it right into it so we don't have to worry about at the end to get that thread, our string, cleaned up. Kind of working right into it. Let me know if you guys did the head and how it turned out to be. Would love to see some pictures. You can always post them on my Facebook page. It's Elena Jackson, very easy to find. Once I finish round number 2, I'm gonna change my needle to the tighter one because I like my work to be nice and tight. It makes the purse much more steadier and it keeps its shape better than if you have it too loose. So if you need to go a needle smaller in size, when you finish round 2, be a good time to do that. And then don't change your needle no more, so your work stays consistently in this same tightness. This is gonna be such a pretty purse. Oops. Okay guys, we almost made it to the end. There's one and there's your last one. There we go. So now where your marker is, go in here and make one slip stitch, one slip stitch, and then chain 1. Take your marker off and put it in that slip stitch. See right here, because that's where we're gonna close our round number 3. So now we're going to round. I'm moving all the way around, don't I? Round 3. And I'm gonna use my smaller needle. There we go. So we went ahead and did one chain. So we're going to the next space. Now you can grab the whole stitch. So you want to have your V on it, okay? And now we're gonna do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the same space because we're going into a round. Next stitch, you see where the next stitch is? Where did you go? Right here. We're gonna go right in here and we're gonna put 2 more single crochet into that space right here. See, right there. There you go. And in the next one, because those are our 3, we put another single crochet. So now we can move this one up. And we're gonna put it right here where your needle is, to it into that last single crochet you just did. Okay, now we're gonna go across, do single crochets all the way across. There we go. Let me know where you guys from on the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed this video. And like that, as soon as I put the next one out, you'll be the first one to know. I'm gonna go all the way across. See how tight I work? That's the beauty of the thick yarn. Almost made it to the end. Okay, that's our last one. Single crochet. Now where our marker is, we're going to do same like we did over here. We're gonna put 2 single crochet in each space for the next 3 spaces. So we're gonna put here 1, put my marker back, another one in the same space, which is 2 of them. Next space, we're gonna put 2 of them in there, 1 and 2, and in our third one we're gonna put 1 and 2. And now we're gonna go all the way across. See how nice and round we get our ends done? Our purse is gonna look just so pretty when everything adds up. Okay. Make sure you get the whole stitch in it. See, your V needs to be on there. Just to make the floor of your purse nice, thick and steady. If you work with really thin yarn, I would double up on my yarn for the bottom floor, just to make them nice, thick and steady. You don't want a flimsy purse that when you hold it, the bottom of it just falls out. And if you have a little tail back here, make sure you clip that off. There. So we're almost at the end of our round number 3. There's our chain from our round number 2 where we connected them. So we're gonna go right in there and we're going to make our slip stitch. Our chain, grab your marker and place it to your slip stitch that you made. See? That's the slip stitch that I just made. There we go, and that's your chain 1. Okay, going to the next one. And we're going to put 2 single crochet into your next space. And that's our round number 4. There we go. So we're gonna do now 2 single crochet in that very first one, 1 single crochet, 2 in the next space, 1 in the next space, and 2 in the next space. There we go. This last one, we're only gonna put 1 single crochet and move your marker over on it. So we started our work with 1. On the first one, we did 2 double crochet in the first. We did 1, 2 double crochet, 1, 2 double crochets. So we are actually having 3 stitches with 2 double crochet in the same space and 1 in between. Okay, so there we go. I'll meet you back. You go make single crochets all the way across, and I meet you back. You do the same thing over here. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 all the way around. Okay, I'll meet you over here at the end of round number 4. See you in a bit. Okay guys, you finished round number 4 and we are ready to start number 5. I did my slip stitch and I did my chain and I put my marker to my slip stitch. Okay, so now we're gonna do this round 1. We're going to start with 1 single crochet in your first space. There we go, 1 single crochet. In the next one, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna increase. There we go. And then we're gonna do 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet. So we're gonna do 2 single crochet in each space, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. In the next space, we're going to do 2 in the same space again. And then we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2 spaces. 1 and 1 in the next space. And 2 single crochet in the next space. And now we're gonna go all the way across. Move your marker. Like that, you always know when your round is finished. You're going around. Now we're gonna go all the way across. And you're gonna do the same thing when you get to your marker. I'm gonna show you. You go to your marker right here, put 1 single crochet in here because that's where your marker is. So 1 single crochet in the next one from where your marker is, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and you are done. Okay, go all the way around and you finish your round number 5 right there. So single crochet to your marker, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet. No guys, go to your marker, 1 single crochet at your marker, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, so 1 on each, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 in the same one, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and I meet you back at the end of round number 5. Okay, That's what your work is going to look like. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we finished round number 5 and we're going to start round number 6. You finished it with a slip stitch, and let's measure our work because this is the base of your purse. So your purse is going to be 8.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. If you want your purse to be bigger, then you can either at the beginning make your chain longer, and like that it be the same thinness, but it be just longer. But if you want it also thicker, then what you do is you just leave it the way it is, and you just go more and more rounds, because as it gets longer at the same dimension, it gets bigger. If you want to keep it thin, you just add additional chain at the beginning of your work. That makes sense, okay? So anyway, so we'll keep this one here at 8.5 inches. In centimeter, it would be 22 centimeters. All right, so now let's get started. This next round right here, I did my slip stitch. Let me show you how I closed my work. When I closed my work, I used only the back loop of it and did my slip stitch. Because from here on out, we're going to work this round number 6 with slip stitch only. So make your chain and go into the same space. There you go. And we're going to only work with the back loop only. Single crochet, there will be no increasing, no nothing. You're just gonna go straight back loop only, single crochet all the way around. We're not going to add nothing else more. The purse shape is done, so we're just gonna follow our spaces. Back loop only. We're gonna go all the way around. See, what we're doing is we're starting our purse height. See that? Okay, guys, every one of them, and I meet you at the end of round number 6. There we go. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, we finished round number 6. We're going to do the round number 7. Round number 7, number 8, and number 9 is going to be the same. Okay, so we're going to do single crochet just like we did round number 6 all the way around, except do one chain. We're going to go all the way in, and we're going to use the whole stitch now. Okay, remember round number 6 we just did the back loop. We're not going to do that now. Now we're going to use the whole stitch and do our single crochet. Okay, the whole stitch. Go in here in that hole and make it the whole stitch. That makes the purse nice and strong. And we're going to do the next 3 rounds like that. Okay, all the way around and it make the whole stitch. So we're gonna have, this is round 6, this is round 7, 8, and 9. I will see you back at the end of round 9. We're going to go all the way around it, single crochets only. Okay, see you at the end of round number 9. Okay, guys, you finished round number 9. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet of your rows, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that completes our 9th row. Row number 10, oops, turn it around. Row number 10, we're going to start our double crochet pattern. And how this works is you're gonna start with your 1, 2, 3 chain, and then you yarn over and you go back into the same stitch there. Then you just skip a whole one and you go into the next one. So the pattern is 2 double crochet, skip 1 space, skip, next one, 2 double crochet, skip 1, 2 double crochet, skip 1, 2 double crochet into your next space, and you skip 1. I'm going to do 2 double crochet into this next space. There we go. It's getting shaped, guys. Look how pretty this yarn. You see how it shines? So glamorous. Okay, skip 1, 1 and 2 into the next space. Skip 1 and 2 in the next space. Skip 1 and 2 in the next space. Skip 1 and 2 in the next space. Skip 1, go into the next, and do 2 double crochet in the next space. We're gonna do this all the way around. I'll meet you back at the end of route number 10. I will see you in a bit. Okay guys, we completed our round number 10. Look how pretty it's already starting to look. And so we're gonna close it off. I just do it this simple slip stitch, but I grab the whole stitch. It's a little bit hard because I just such a tight knitter, but with a little bit of patience, you'll be surprised what we can accomplish. There we go. Yarn through. There. And yarn through. See? There we go. Now, chain 1. And we're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch. My chain 1 is accounting for a single crochet. So here we go. Round 11 is 1 single crochet all the way around. There we go. Every space gets 1 single crochet. Gonna be such a pretty purse, and you can build up on it. So we already got the head. Now you're making the purse. The next probably we're gonna do a makeup bag to go with it, or a little wallet, or I mean you can just add accessories and keep your customers excited to add to it. They make great gifts. Mother's Day, Christmas. You know, ladies, we can never have enough accessories, especially if they're handmade. Okay, guys, finish your round, and I'll meet you back at the end of round number 11. See you in a little bit. Alrighty, guys, we have completed round number 11, and guess what? Ready for round number 12. Now, round number 12 is we're gonna make this pretty pattern here again, which means we're going to do our 2 double crochet in the same space, and then we're gonna skip 1 and 2 same space. So we're gonna put our 3 chains on here, and then we're gonna do our double crochet in the same space. See, looks really pretty. See there? Skip 1, and next you're gonna put 2 double crochet, and that's our round number 12. Skip 1, 2 in the next one. Skip 1 and 2 into the next one. Keep working, guys. We're getting there, and I'll see you back at the end of round number 12. Okay, beautiful people, round 12 is finished, and we're going to just go over to round number 13. Round number 13 is where our repeat starts again. So we're going to see, I did that real quick so I don't have to fight it while you guys are watching me sweating. Anyway, I make my slip stitch. See how pretty nice and neat everything is. And now we're going to do 1 chain, because we're going to go back to our single crochet, which means we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 single lines and rows of single crochets. This is my first single crochet, and here we go. Go to my second. Each space gets 1 single crochet. Don't forget to tell me where you're all from. Don't forget to subscribe so I can keep you updated with all the new goodies that I get, so you don't get confused which are my Sophie's Pets Corner for sale items and which one are actually tutorials, because I know sometimes it gets confusing. I'm trying to be a little bit more specific when I publish my videos, which ones are actually tutorials and which ones is more of an advertisement, the products that I sell, which are the purses in my Etsy store. Okay, so I don't want anybody to get upset again that I'm not able to follow because they thought it was a tutorial. But anyway, I'll try to be more specific. You guys help me build my YouTube channel. I will do the same for you. Make sure you share, you like, give me feedbacks, let me know what would you like next, if it's a matching makeup bag, or now that it's fall is coming and winter is coming, if you're in an area where it's really ice cold, I can show you some beautiful winter hats and shawls and gloves. Just let me know what you want and I'll put it together for you guys. 1 single crochet in each and every space. Okay, guys, make sure you go all the way around, don't skip any stitches, and always double check, you know, look at your work. It's better to find a mistake now than when it's all the way down here and then you have to go open it all up. You know, just every row, look at it, make sure everything looks nice and neat. If you sell them, you want to make sure that your customer is happy with it, you know, that everything looks the same. no stitches messed up, nothing skipped or added. You want to have a nice clean work to present. Nothing like being have pride in your work, and like that you can charge when you sell them what is actually worth. Okay guys, we almost made it all the way around. See, nice and neat everything. We don't want nothing uneven. Every stitch, you want to make it look the same. That's why I always like to do it really tight for purses, so they keep their shape. Nothing is flimsy. It is important that you use the right yarn for it. That all is the key to a nice item that will last. I rather spend a little bit more on a good yarn than try to have something really cheap. It will show. You will see the difference between quality yarn and then some of them not so quality. You know what they say, you get what you pay for. It's so true. Look, the inside is nice and pretty, the outside is nice and pretty. Okay, we made it to the end of our row number 13. We're gonna close this off. There we go. There we go. One slip stitch, one chain, and now off we go to round number 14. We did that pretty quick, didn't we? So here we go. Let's do this again. Round and round we go. This is our second round of the single crochet. So round 14, 15, and then 16 is our fourth one. Okay guys, I'll see you at the end of round number. Okay guys, we finished round number 14, and now we need round number 15 and round 16 single crochet all the way around. I will see you at the end of round number 16. Do your 2 rows, and I'll meet you back over here for our next pattern. Do our chain, and we start with our single crochet all the way around. See you guys in a few. We're gonna do round 15, 16 single crochet. I'll meet you back at the end of round number 16. Okay, my little crocheters, we have reached the end of round number 16. So here is your pattern. That's your 2 double crochets. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 row of single crochet, so we're at the end of 16. We're gonna move over to 17. 17 is a repeat from down here. We're going to do 2 double crochet, same space, skip 1, 2 double crochet, same space, skip 1. And here, let's get started. So 1, 2, 3 of our chains, 1 double crochet back into the same space. We're going to skip 1, skip this one here, and go to the next one. And we're going to, gonna make a 1 and 2 double crochet, skip 1, go into the next one. Well, that's not how to do it, but that's okay. Skip 1 and go into the next one. same space. We're gonna add another double crochet, skip one and into next one, 1 and 2, double crochet, skip one, go into the next one, another double crochet into the same space, skip one, go into the next one, put another double crochet in the same space, skip one, go into the next one, and we're gonna put in 2 double crochets. Okay guys, look at this. Our purse is surely coming together. I will see you at the end of row number 17. Okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, my crocheters, we have reached the end of round number 17, and we're going to continue now with round number 18. Round number 18, very simple. We're going to repeat, which means now we're going to do single crochet in every space. Okay, let's get started. Let's connect our ends. I didn't do mine. I waited on you guys, I guess. There's one. There's the other one. Go through here. And there's my slip stitch. Woof. And one chain. Already then. Next, one single crochet on each space. We're not gonna skip and we're not gonna add. We're gonna use every space and put in one single crochet. There we go. Each and one of them. All the way around. These purses are done so quickly. If you think about it, once you sit on it and you get started, I'm sliding all over the place. There we go. They go very quickly. And as always, I will see you at the end of round number 18. Keep on working, guys. Keep on working. Okay, guys. Back we are at the end of round number 18. And now we're heading to starting round number 19. Round number 19, guess what? Yes, you know it. So we are right here on our repeat. So our next one, round number 19, is going to be again 2 double crochet. We're going to start with our 3 chain, 2 and 3, yarn over, back into the same space, and here's our double crochet. Okay, so skip one and go into the next one. Another one in the same space, skip one and into the next one, same space, and another double crochet, skip one and we're going into the next space. There we go. Skip one, next space we're going to put 2 double crochets, skip one, going into the next one. There we go. Skip, next one. Put another one in the same space. Skip one, And we're going to put 2 double crochet in the next space, skip 1, 2 double crochet the next space, and so on and on. Before you know it, you're making it all the way around. Look at our purse. That looks so pretty, doesn't it? There we go. Skip 1, 2 in the next space. And I will see you guys at the end of round number 19. Hang in there, guys. And we made it at the end of round number 19. Let's go ahead and go to round number 20. So here we are. We're doing our repeat. We're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of single crochets. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 from round number 20 to round number 24. We're going to do single crochet in each space. They're just like we did it down here. So guess what, guys? I will see you at the end of round number 24. Let's get started. We do our chain 1. And we're going to make our single crochet in the next one. If you need help with the ends, how to connect them to make them look this pretty, let me know, and I can on our next video, or if you inbox me, I will go ahead and explain it to you. Okay, so guess what, guys? You get 4 rounds to do of single crochet, and then when we come back, we're going to measure our purse, and then you decide if you want to continue or if we stop, because I'm going to make 1, 2, 3 of them designs, patterns. So we have this one here, and I'm going to do 1 more, and then we're going to close that one off, do the latches, do the hangers, the straps, and then we're almost done with it. Okay, the longest part is the straps, because it all depends how long you want to make them, you know, and that's the reason why I said get yourself enough yarn so you can play around. If you, the longer your purse, the longer your straps, probably, you know. But anyway, guys, we got a lot of work ahead of us, so let's get busy. I will see you guys at the end of round number 24, and then we're gonna start 25 together. See you in a little bit. Happy crocheting. Guess what, guys? We did all the way, finished our round 24. So here we got our 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets, and now guess what? Row number 20, row number 25. We're gonna do our pattern again of our 2 double crochet, skip 1 space, 2 double crochet in same space, skip 1 space. We're going to do this now. For me, that's going to be my last pattern. You can continue as long as you want to, depending how long you want your purse to be. So here we have our first 2 double crochet. Well, the first one is actually our 3 chain, and then the double crochet in the same space. Skip 1, double crochet into the same space. skip 1, double crochet into the same space, skip 1, next one, double crochet in the same space, skip 1, 2 double crochet in the same space. Now, how easy was this pattern? I think that was pretty easy, simple, but yet it is such a luxurious pattern. It gives that purse such a value. It looks very fancy. My customers just love these purses. Okay guys, I will see you back over here at the end of round number 25. I will see you in a little bit. So we have reached the end of round number 25. So now we're going to go to start it on round number 26. Round number 26 is going to be our single crochet. See? We are right here. We're going to do our single crochet, and then we're going to do a double crochet, and then back over here. So here we go. I'm going to do one chain, and then we're going to do our single crochet. Our bag is getting big, isn't it? Sure got into its size. And I'm just sliding around over here because my purses get nice and big. I can wait to see some pictures from you guys. See what colors you've chosen. Love to see different colors. Different colors, different sizes. Absolutely would love to see some pictures. Okay guys, I will see you at the end of round number 26. Okay guys, we have reached the end of round number 26. So I think it's time for us to measure. How about that? So my purse right now is 6 inches high. In centimeter, it would be 16.5. In inches, it is about 10 inches long, and in centimeter, it'd be 26 centimeters. Okay, so I'm going to do another round of the 2 double crochet in the same space, skip 1, and then I'm going to start doing my border for the end of it. Okay, so let's get started with our round number 27. Round number 27. Round number 27, like I said, it is going to be our 2 double crochet in same space, skip 1. So let's get started. I'm so excited, I can wait to see the finished product. I know you guys are the same way. So here we go. We're going to start with our 3 chain, yarn over, same space. We're going to do our double crochet. There we go. There you have it. Yarn over, skip 1, next space. We're going to do 2 double crochet, skip 1 space, next one. We're going to do 2 double crochet, skip 1, next space, 2 double crochet, skip 1, next space, 2 double crochet, skip 1, next space. We're going to do 2 double crochet, skip 1, double crochet in the next space, and we're going another double crochet, same space. That's what it's going to look like. Yes, and I will see you at the end of round number 27, and we're going to start round number 28 together. Okay, see you in a little bit. We have reached the end of round number 27. So this was my last pattern, so I'm going to start with my border around it, which is very simple, and we're going to do the flap. Okay, so I'm going to do round 28, and if you think this is big enough for you, just follow me. Round number 28 and 29, we're going to do single crochets all the way around. So we're going to do 2 rows of single crochet all the way around, and then we are going to do our flap. Okay, so stick with me and let's continue doing 2 rows of 2 single crochet. I will see you at the end of round 29, so I can teach you how to do the flap. Okay, so see you in a little bit. Okay guys, you finished row 29 with your single crochet. I went ahead and changed off. I'm going to leave it hanging over here because we still have to make the border around it with a sling stitch once we have our latch done. So I laid down nice and neat, counted 12 and 12, center it. See, it's gonna be right here, and then 1 left on each side, and that's gonna make it fit really nice. Gonna do our flap, is gonna go to the other side, and our logo is going to be attached to it, so it'll be easy to open and close with our magnet on it. Okay, I will show it to you. So anyway, let's get started with our flap or latch. We are done with this. We had 29 rows total. So here we go. Grab your yarn. Do your first chain. There we go. Ah, my ring started itching. Okay, so here we go. We go right in here. Take this off. Don't need it no more. I sure got that thing in there good and tight. Let me unhook it, put my needle in there, and now I can take it out. There we go. So let's see, I think it's either 11 or 12. We'll see here. 1. There's no chain or nothing. We're doing straight a single crochet in here, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See my tail? I'm crocheting it in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm wandering off on you guys. 8, 9, 10, and 11 is our magic number, so we can take the marker off because we know it's only one left. There we go. 11. There we go. Nice and neat. So we have 11 single crochets. Normally, you know, we do chain, turn, next. No. On the single crochet to have the cleanest, tightest edges, you don't do nothing. You do your single crochet, you turn, and guess what? You go right in here in your very first space through and make your single crochet. There you go. And next space, single crochet all the way to the end. I promise you, you will have a nice clean edge. You only can do that with single crochet. You cannot do it with it half double crochet or regular double crochet. It has only can be done with your single crochet to get a nice edge. It's gonna get nice and tight. See, here's my last one. It's just the first one because I pulled on it so tight. There we go. Voila. See? Turn. We're gonna cut this little thing off here, that little tail. Keep everything. You might want to pull just a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and tight. There you go. So here we are again on the edge. See, that's where your stitch is. Go right in here. Pull through. There's your single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. See where your 11 is? Right in here. See your 2, see your whole stitch. Just a little bit tight, but that's okay. We want it like that. Look at your edges, how nice and neat they're going to be. Turn. Make your single crochets all the way across. If you're not sure, always count. I was taught a little saying, you cannot expect what you don't inspect. That kind of stuck with me. In other words, don't assume nothing. Always count, always double check. And like that, you know for sure. It's so much easier to fix a mistake at the beginning than if you find a mistake all the way at the end. It's no fun to undo everything. Okay, look, here's your last single crochet. There, turn. Look at them edges. Doesn't that look nice and neat? I like to think so. Okay, right here is your first single crochet. And 11 right in there. There we go. See? And I'm going to make my flap, a latch. It's going to be down here to where this double crochet pattern starts. Okay, so we're just gonna keep working until you have reached your desired length, and I will see you guys in a little bit. See you in a bit. Okay guys, I have reached the right length that I wanted for my purse, which is right here. Make sure you leave enough opening over here because you don't want to have it all flat like this. It's going to be just too tight and too flat like that. So you want to give it allows the room that it needs. So kind of like this here. There we go. And then you measure, make sure it's in the center. It's going to be right here. So before we do anything else, we're gonna go ahead and make our last round over here with our slip stitch to give it our last finished beautiful edge. And you want to do it from this side right here. Okay, so we have that nice braided design going all the way around. I'll show you how. So here we go in, and there's your first slip stitch. Hang on, got a little bit twisted. There we go. So go in, do your first slip stitch. There we go, see? Slip stitch. See, that's the reason why we want to do it on the outside. Had we done the other way, we would have had this here. We don't want that. We want the braided part of it. Go ahead. We're gonna go all the way around it. Every one of that. Don't forget the one out here, edge all the way on the end. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but that's okay. You can do it. Right, see, between the nuts. Right in there. nice and neat. It's worth the effort and the pain in your fingers. It's only this hard on that flap, and then the rest of them it won't be so hard. See how pretty nice and neat this looks? Go all the way around it. As soon as you get this side done, it gets easier. Almost there. Yours might not even be so hard because you might not be such a tight knitter crocheted than I am. See how nice that edge looks? That's what we're going for. We don't accept anything less than making it look really nice. Even if you don't sell it, even if you want to do it just for yourself, you want to make it look so professional that people think you bought it from a manufacturer. Then when you tell them, no, I made that purse, they're gonna be stunning. They're gonna ask you to make them some, and before you know it, that's how you get your business started. Okay, so see, you made it to the end. Going to one right here, because you don't want to pile them up too much. See, we have a nice transition going, so it flows. Now it goes easier, unless you're doing it as tight as I am. I'm gonna go ahead, use my needle, and I'm gonna, because I want to make sure that my work does not undo itself, even though we're gonna do them slip stitches, but just to be on the safe side. See how it's going? So you want to go ahead, put it in here to the back. See how pretty it disappear? It would have never gotten so pretty if I would have just go ahead and did the sling stitch. That's the reason why I decided to go ahead, bring it to the back. Just so make sure the work doesn't get undone and it looks nice and neat, so that you cannot tell what's the beginning, what's the end, where we connected our rows. It's all in the details. Every little bit matters. Just weave it in there so it doesn't come undone. There we go. Now you can cut this off. There we go. And now we can continue. And I don't have to worry about, see, you cannot even see it. And here goes to the next one. I will see you all the way at the end. Once we got that done, we're gonna put whatever you have to put on there. You can make a flower, you can have another brooch or something, whatever you want to put on there. If you can also leave it blank, because we're going to sew these on here. Okay, I will see you at the end. We're gonna go all the way around and we'll meet over here. This is when I come back and see you, okay? See you in a little bit. Okay guys, we made it to the end. You kind of cut it off and pull it through. See how pretty, nice and neat, and how nice and steady it is, nothing flimsy. It will never lose its shape because we put a lot of effort in it in keeping it nice and tight. So now we're gonna make our tail disappear. Go through here just to make that stitch a little bit more invisible. And bring it through here. And down. There, see? It all blends in now. So we're gonna go behind here. So it all blends in nice and neat. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. So now we're gonna have to weave it in here. So our work will permanently and forevermore so stay together. There's nothing worse than have a work unravel on you. I don't wish it to nobody. It happened to me one time. Believe in me, it's not something I ever wanna relive it. Okay, there we go. This edge right there, I'm gonna go ahead and burn it. So we make sure this will never undo itself again. And push it in there. Now we made sure it will never come undone again. Okay guys, ready for the next step? That's where we want it. My little marker. You're gonna find the center. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters. So of course number 5 would be the center. And since this is where we want it to be, so we're gonna go ahead and sew it on. Right there's the center. We're talking about your magnet. So open it up. This is the male and this is the female. So we're gonna put it right here. And then this one comes right over here. So that's where it would be. See? Perfect. Oops. So let's do the female first. Ladies first, as always. Get our needle and thread. I double it up. Put it right in there. And we put a knot at the end. So we're gonna hide the knot right in there. See? Now we can attach the corner to it. Make sure you keep it nice and center. I'm gonna put this part right into the middle. Well, there we go. Nice and tight. Put a knot in here, see? Put another knot in here. There's one corner. And you do all 4 corners now. See you guys when you're ready. Okay, you guys, ready for the next step? Here we got. Here you have it. See? Got it all ready and done. Now we're going to do our straps. Ready for it? Let's get started. They are very easy to do. We're gonna do our first one right here. And we're going to do 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, and 3 single crochet. We're gonna do our base. Okay. Turn. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, and 3. That's our base. See? Because now that actually would be what we sewed on your purse. So what you're going to do now, see, I turned over, thread is in the front. So you turn over where the thread is in the back. And you go in here in the last one. And you make 1 single crochet. See there? And now you're just gonna work in each one of them. Go 1, 2, and 3. And you work just round and round and round. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you just go round and round and round. And to get the ripple effect, you're just gonna do the inner one. See? The inner one. This would be the whole stitch. But we're not gonna do the whole stitch because we want the ripple effect. We're just gonna do the inner one. See? There's one, there's one. So we're gonna go this one. Then we're gonna do this one. Think that's easy enough? I think it is. See how you get the ripple effect? And that's how you do your straps. And you make them as long as you need them, as long as you want them. You can either make short straps, just put it as a handle. You can make long ones, where it goes up to hold them on the elbow. Or you can make them long for shoulder. But I rather have it handheld length. Which I'll show you. You just keep going round and round and round. Make sure you get, just take the one inner one that is in the inside. See? You only want to have 3 stitches because you don't want to make them too thick or it's going to be too bulky for a small purse like that. The bigger the purse, the thicker your straps, the more stitches you use. but you see, this is here plenty. Just go right in here. Right in here. See, this is your whole stitch right there. See, that would be the whole stitch, but we're just gonna do the upper one. See this one here, just so we can have a prettier pattern. And we need to do 2 of these, one for each side. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave you all, make them as long as you wish, measure them, see how long you want them, and then I'll meet you back over here when I'm done with mine, so I can show you how we're gonna end up with 4 again. Okay, see you in a few. Have fun. Okay guys, I got mine. Let's see how long mine is. $17 plus that 1 inch down here, so mine is gonna be a total of 18 inches. Double checking over here, because remember, I'm gonna show you how to finish. Yeah, 18 inches when it's all done and said and done. And in centimeter, it'd be 47 right here. Okay, so let's do the end real quick, and then we have to do 1 more, and then we can sew him on. We're gonna do 1 chain, go 1, 2, and 3. Grab the whole stitch. There we go. 3, 1, 2, 3, and there's your 4th, which is that chain that we did. And there's your 4. See? We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We're gonna do 1 more. And then you have your 4 at the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cut our long string, because we're going to use that end to sew. Pull it through, and you are done. So now let's sew this beauty on. So here you have a choice. You can either sew them on the outside, or you can sew them in on the inside. I like to do it on the inside, okay? And how we're gonna measure? We're gonna use your latch right over here because we know that's center. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so that would be center. So now we want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attach them on here. Well, I'm making it look so much harder than what it is. There we go. And turn it over. Let's open up. I don't know why I'm going all the way over there. We are right here. And then so you grab one here. Then you go right in here. Like that, you can fasten it and make sure it doesn't go nowhere. Here, and then another stitch there. Get the whole stitch in there. Make sure you pull on real good. Get the two in here. It's a whole stitch. Get the whole stitch in there. Pull it nice and tight, because we don't want it to go nowhere. And you want to stitch it all the way around. There we go. One in here, that one in here. There. See? Now we can turn it over and get this stitch right here. Where the marker is, we can take the marker off. I'm splitting my yarn, so you gotta be careful. Right in here. Try not to split my yarn. There we go. So now you know, to keep it pretty, you want to go ahead and grab these two together. See, and then we go right up in here. Just so we can flush it in. See, we're gonna grab this here, and then we're gonna go both. I think we're splitting it again. Try not to split the yarn so my thread needle can go through it. Let me go ahead and do it one at a time, because I can already see I'm splitting it right in here. There, see? One and one. Try not to split the yarn. See? Nice and neat. Might take us a little bit longer, but guess what? It's worth it. See, got those two. So we're gonna grab this one here. So we have everything flushed really nice and neat. Turn it around and finish your edge right here. It's not easy when you work with a thick yarn. It's so easy to split your thread, your yarn. And I'm gonna grab this one right here. It's gonna split, so I'm gonna grab this one here. Grab it right here. Hopefully we're not splitting the yarn. There. Nice and tight. And we're gonna weave it in here so our work doesn't get undone. Nice and tight. Go through here. And you notice one here we're going to burn the edge because we want to make sure it will never come up loose again. There. Gonna cut it. Then this little tail right here, we are actually going to burn it. And push it right into it so it can melt all it nice together. There. Now we're gonna do the other side. Oh, measuring again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab our marker. Just splitting the excuse me. Yeah. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and put another one in here just to make sure, since our yarn splits so much, I want to make sure that at least we have these like that. See there? Now I can open it so I can get to it better. I'm gonna go ahead and burn this one because we're gonna sew it anyway, so it will not unravel. We'll make sure of it. We're gonna put it on the, let it go on the inside. There, see? And we're gonna use this one here. Put a knot in it, the end. Gonna go right in here so my knot can disappear. Turn it over, stick it in there, and here we go. There we go. Oops, I split the yarn. We do this one first, and then we're gonna go in here. There we go. Don't forget to pull on it, just to make sure we can go ahead and get rid of our markers. There we go. Because now we're gonna do in the front. Try not to split the yarn, so I'm gonna go through here first. Then remember, we're gonna grab the two, just so we don't mess up the nice pattern of it, and it all looks nice and neat. Come from the bottom and up, the whole stitch, and now we can go ahead and attach it. See, nice and tight. Go through here first. Oops. Go down here. Go back up here. And then we go in here. Here and here, just to make sure our straps are nice and tight, and they're not gonna go nowhere. And there you have it, nice and tight. So we go over it one more time, and then we can burn this baby down. Make sure it'll never gonna undo itself again. So here we go. cut it, and then we're going to burn it and push it down. There, see? It's right in there. Okay guys, so we have one. Now you do your second one. Once you got your second one, I'll see you back over here. Then we are all done. Yay! I hope you're as happy as I am with our purses. There we go. Okay, let's do the second one, and then we are all done. See you in a bit. Okay guys, here you have it. We are all done. Hope you enjoyed your little tutorial. I know I enjoyed you guys so much. And I'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe and share. And I cannot wait to see you guys again soon. Yay! Thank you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day.